Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? It's Luca Trades here, back with another video, and this video is actually gonna be recapping the first day for my trading for the funded combine account. Just had to fix that. I don't know why that was there to this lick, but yeah. So the first day trading the combine was, not gonna lie, my worst trading day in a little bit. I've already analyzed why I lost and what I should have done, and I also found out that my trades for the funding challenge don't actually save as trade executions on TradingView, so I can't look back at them later in the day to put them into my trading journal. So we won't be able to look at that, but I will say this. So I took I think a total of like 3 trades or 4 trades, which honestly I should have been more cautious with, and I should have honestly took profits while I was green. I could have been up like 300 and just called it a day. But my vision was kind of clouded because my daily bias was wrong today, and I kind of just have to admit that. But looking back at the day and the candle, I can actually see exactly what the best play was and like what I should have done. So honestly, my main mistakes today were, I would say, not trading like absolute setups. I didn't really have much confluence in my trade setups, and the market wasn't acting as I was expecting, which it has in the past few days, and I've been really green on my paper trading. But today, the movement was pretty weird off the open, and I didn't like it, but I traded it anyways, which I think was my biggest concern. Um, Honestly, from now on, and this is the biggest thing. I'm not mad at this losing day. I think I needed this losing day, honestly. Um, right. So, um, yeah. So we get $1,000 of leeway tomorrow. So, but yeah, today I'm doing this for the 50K funded account. I'm trying to get that account just to start off. And the max like daily loss limit before it puts you out of the trade is $1,000, and the maximum loss limit for the whole account is like $2,000 from the highest daily close that your account like uh, whatever account balance is at. So basically, tomorrow I have $1,000 to lose before I lose this funded account challenge, and I got to do pretty much everything in my power to not let that happen. To be honest, I think I just need more experience and like more loss. To be honest, when people say they need more experience, that's probably just code for you need to lose more money to learn your lesson, and I think that's true. So I've developed a plan to try and minimize losses and maximize the gain from now on this account, and hopefully not to blow it. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I'm 100% like gonna try my absolute best to not take any trades when I don't see the setup like far beforehand, right? So like if my daily bias is that, oh, we'll probably sweep highs and then go lower and end with a red day, and then we sweep the lows early on in the day and start going higher, then I'm gonna have to reevaluate my bias and probably switch it, which is basically what happened today. So we're gonna get into the chart here, and I'll show you guys. We're gonna go on the 3-minute just because so you can see the most of the chart. The 1 minute's kind of a lot, but this is gonna be the trade I'm gonna show you that I should have took, which I didn't because it was against my bias, but it was actually a perfect trade. So actually, real quick, I just want to go back on the daily because I had this up to show you guys. But yeah, so as you can see, I marked. This was today's candle that I'm talking about. This is the candle for tomorrow, but Asian session. So, so I marked the high of 2 candles ago, which was Monday, because basically what this is going to want to do, if it wants to go higher, and I'll explain more of this, but I'm pretty sure we had lows that had sell side liquidity resting under them, right under this level, which was actually a perfect combination to see this go higher because we swept those early on, and we rebalanced Tuesday's candle, right? So rebalancing as in not creating a fair value gap, right? Not creating an imbalance, right? It closed the wick before it went higher, which would be rebalancing, which had bullish confluence, right? So this is the trade, right? We opened. Where we opened? Okay, we opened like right here on this big green candle. So here's what I was looking at, right? What I was looking at for today was honestly, okay, yeah. So I'll tell you exactly what happened. I remember. We have these 2 lows right here. So we had this low from overnight, which I was watching, and then we came right down to it and bounced off, creating a relative equal low. So what I was looking for early on in the day was I want to see that we purge buy side, which we did right here, and then we came down, and then I wanted to see us with an entry fair value gap that we were traced to break this liquidity, right? And now that I actually look at the chart, what do I see right here is our entry point, right? And later on this will be used as a bullish breaker for the trade that I should have took and should have been my only trade. But this was like the second best trade. But I think my mistake of why I didn't catch this is because I was watching closely on the 1 minute, and let's just go to the 1 minute. I didn't really get a prominent entry point on the 1, right? It kind of was just creeping me out because we never retraced into a fair value gap in the premium, which is what I was trying to look for confluence in my trade. If we would have taken this tap into the fair value gap on the 1, sorry, that's not in a premium. If we would have took this tap back in again, it's not in a premium either. And my rules just say that I can't take a long unless we're in a discount. I can't take a short unless we're in a premium. So that just didn't work. But on the 3 minute, it looked a bit cleaner, but still, we never got to a premium. So it's the only reason I didn't take that setup was because then I would have to put my stop like above this candle's high, and I would like risk more than I really would want to. So you know what, I'm kind of glad that I didn't take that trade, but also kind of not, because not being able to get that trade and that setup not working exactly how I wanted it to go led me to kind of have an urge to make a few bad trades later on. But yeah, so I took a short on NQ and ES at the same time. I took NQ more up here, and I took ES Took ES like right here. We had a 1 minute fair value gap in this order block on the 3. And they both went down, whereas I was expecting, right? And this is where I should have took profits, honestly, because it just rebalanced this wick, and it was acting really slow. But worst of all is I didn't see this beautiful, beautiful breaker setup, right? So we have this line right here is that wick that I showed you on the daily. This line. So after we hit this, it was rebalanced, right? And we also broke the lows for liquidity, right? And we also have a breaker in the form of whatever that is. But yeah. So if you look, we have the low, the high, and then we break the lows and then break that previous high, creating a break of structure, right? So the people here are going to want to buy to mitigate their sell orders that they got punched into, right? Once we, came back down here. And so the entry, I was actually looking at this breaker, but I didn't really have the previous analysis of like, oh, we purged this liquidity and we rebounced this. And this was all meant to go higher. And I just didn't have the right daily bias. So, but yeah, I would have entered right here. Stop would be, like somewhere under here. It doesn't really matter because it shouldn't break this. But I chose this. I thought that would be a good stop. And then the target, if you look on the daily, you can see we had this wick, which is the top of this huge fair value gap on the daily. And that was our target. So our target was rebalancing this fair value gap, right? Because clearly, we wanted to do that before anything else, right? So that trade worked out actually pretty perfectly. Like, look at this. We came up with like really close to it, creating a huge like sell, which was all just manipulation. And that trade would have been pretty freaking to the tick, like spot on. So yeah, it's an unfortunate day, but we gotta bounce back, boys. I forced myself to go to the gym even if I wasn't at full 100% focus on this workout today, but I knew I had to do something for my mindset, and that's really what it's all about, boys. Right? It's what you take the losing days as, because you gotta understand they're gonna come, and sometimes it'll be really bad timing, like today was with being the first day trying to get this funded account, but we're still standing. I'm still standing. Type beat. So, yeah, that's gonna be my analysis for today. You know what? Tomorrow, I kind of have to be, uh, I kind of have to be bullish. Just looking at the chart, right? I mean, we have this fair value gap. Seems to be the next place that it's heading. So, also, I want to see this joint. Yeah, so we tapped just under, but yeah, I did call for this, and this move, and I called the top of this day, which I thought would be the top of the week, and then we would go down, but I was wrong, and eventually I got punished for trying to call this top, right? It worked on the day, but not the next day, So, I was wrong once again, and I'm gonna try and like write down my entries and stuff somewhere tomorrow. And I'm also gonna try and only trade the really, good analysis setups. So yeah, also no face cam today because I don't feel like wearing a shirt and I don't want to post myself shirtless online. So you guys can see right here. I'll log in. Actually, I'm not gonna log in, but we're at about 49,950 because it stops you out under 1,000. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Hopefully, it's gonna be a positive vibe. I've been praying. Um, you know, yesterday was a super good day. Like basically all my goals were accomplished, and I won a sporting event. And today is back to like my lowest. So this is a marathon, right? It's not a sprint. So don't smash yourself over a loss, and don't praise yourself over a win because it's all temporary. The market fucks you in every single hole, and you're gonna have to. I don't even fucking know. You guys understand the vibe, but yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.